As part of efforts towards promoting inclusive, participatory, accountable, and representative democratic governance in Nigeria, women have been admonished to re-strategize for active participation in politics ahead of future elections. Former County Director of Action Aids Nigeria, NLB, was speaking at the quarterly dialogue forum with women stakeholders in Osun State organized by the Justice Development and Peacemakers Center in Osogbo. Now, the theme of the dialogue is role of women's group in a state that without women representatives in parliament, Osun State in perspective. And we said despite these efforts, all the 26 lawmakers in Osun State House of Assembly, the senators, and 9 House of Representative members from the state are all men. She urged women in the state to change the narratives in the 2027 general elections. Now, the general coordinator of the JDPMC, Peter Akikumi, harped on the need for the government to implement 35% affirmative action.
The message is that involvement of women and people with disabilities in politics and all the strata, both young and old, in the environment is the constituency that we have to, is the quality of bringing in decision makings. They are the ones to make decisions. Don't take decision on behalf of others without them. So there is nothing without us. There is nothing for us without us. And what we are saying is you need to notice this because women are your children, women are your daughters. What you are saying, you are blocking the way for your children. You are not looking at whether they have the capacity. Whether they have the capacity or not, your daughter is going to be educated, highly educated, but she doesn't qualify because she's a woman. What does that say for the future? We need to bring the boy child and the girl child onto the next generation, giving them equal opportunities.
We want government to make education to be free for persons with disabilities. So because we want to be part of this, to be part of governance, we want persons with disability to be a senator, to be governor, to be honorable, so that the life of all persons with disability will change for better.
In Osun today, we have zero representation of women in the state parliament. We have zero representation of women in the National Assembly. Now, it means that in the National Assembly, there will be no representation of Osun State in the Women Caucus. It means that in the State House of Assembly, there is not going to be Women Caucus. Now, the question I'd like us to put before ourselves is, if we must talk about dealing with issues that border on the development and the stabilization of women within society and within family,